In both The Last of Us video game and its HBO television adaptation, the post-apocalyptic world is shaped not just by the central characters like Joel and Ellie, but also by the legacy of lesser-seen figures. One such figure is Eugene, a name familiar to fans of The Last of Us Part II, but a mysterious and off-screen presence in both the game and the show. Although Eugene never appears alive in either version, his backstory, choices, and death serve as a significant narrative thread, offering insight into the older generation of survivors and setting the stage for the values and ideologies of characters like Tommy, Joel, and Ellie. Who was Eugene? Eugene Linden, referred to only by first name in-game, is a former Firefly and longtime resident of Jackson, Wyoming. He is never seen alive but is mentioned and briefly featured through environmental storytelling in The Last of Us Part II and the HBO series. In the game, he is revealed to be a tech-savvy, resourceful man who worked closely with Tommy Miller, Joel's brother, and later became something of a mentor figure to Ellie. What makes Eugene interesting is how his legacy is constructed through discovery. In both versions, Ellie finds Eugene's secret hideout filled with pre-apocalypse relics, electronic equipment, books, and even a stash of marijuana. In the game, this moment is a humorous, humanizing beat for Ellie and Dina, showing that Eugene was more than a hardened survivor. He was a relic of the old world who preserved elements of normalcy. Eugene in the game. In The Last of Us Part II, Eugene's story is slowly pieced together as Ellie and Dina explore his underground bunker. He is revealed to have died of old age or natural causes not long before the game begins. Ellie remembers him fondly as a quiet but brilliant man who taught her how to use electronic equipment and even helped her build a training setup for target practice. His past as a Firefly is uncovered through logs and notes in his bunker, hinting at disillusionment with the cause and a desire to protect the next generation rather than fight a losing war. His death is not shown, and no body is seen in the game. Instead, his passing is marked by the presence of his space and the objects he left behind, suggesting a peaceful end in contrast to the violence that defines so many others in the series. Eugene in the HBO series. The TV adaptation of The Last of Us doesn't radically alter Eugene's backstory, but it does expand on it in subtle ways. In Episode 6, titled Kin, when Joel and Ellie arrive in Jackson, there are indirect nods to Eugene's influence. His name comes up in reference to electrical systems and surveillance gear, technology that Eugene had a hand in maintaining or installing, thanks to his technical skills. While the show doesn't offer an in-depth flashback or dedicate a subplot to Eugene, it acknowledges his presence as part of Jackson's past. His marijuana stash, once a source of comic relief in the game, is briefly hinted at but not a major focus. More crucially, Eugene's former role as a Firefly is downplayed in the series, likely to streamline the narrative for viewers unfamiliar with the sprawling lore of the games. Key differences between game and show. Depth of characterization. In the game, Eugene's personality and ideology are fleshed out more fully through logs, collectibles, and Ellie's memories. Players get a clearer picture of who Eugene was, including his disillusionment with the Fireflies and his desire to mentor younger survivors. The TV show opts for subtlety, allowing Eugene's presence to be felt through the infrastructure he helped build rather than extensive exposition. Role in the narrative. Eugene serves a stronger thematic purpose in the game, highlighting generational contrast and the importance of knowledge transfer in a collapsed world. In the show, he's more of a footnote, an Easter egg for fans, and a logistical reason why Jackson is so well organized and fortified. Circumstances of death. Both the show and the game imply that Eugene died of natural causes, but the game offers a more emotional context. Ellie and Dina's interaction with his bunker gives his death weight and resonance, while in the show, it's more of a background detail without direct emotional consequence for the main characters. Eugene was an important mentor figure to Ellie in the game, helping shape her skills and outlook. In the HBO series, that mentorship is left ambiguous, possibly due to timeline compression or a tighter narrative focus. The show focuses more on Joel and Tommy's experiences in Jackson rather than expanding on Ellie's past connections. The importance of Eugene's legacy. Despite never appearing on screen, Eugene represents the possibility of a peaceful, impactful life in a world dominated by violence and trauma. His ability to contribute, to teach, and to build underscores the show's and game's shared belief. Survival is not enough. Legacy matters.